One elite address, one unique location, one single-minded vision for a city where coming second doesn't exist. This is One Canal. A new standard in sophistication, One Canal reimagines urban refinement in the heart of Dubai. Here, the visions of the world's finest architects, interior designers, concierge services, and bespoke amenities intersect to create a lifestyle experience worthy of the elite. Its central location puts the globe's most dynamic hub at your doorstep, with direct access to and sweeping views of Burj Khalifa, downtown Dubai, Burj Al Arab, Safa Park, and of course, Dubai's iconic Water Canal. While enjoying life in a metropolis which attracts over 7 million visitors a year and lays claim to one of the best safety records on the planet, One Canal residences are surrounded by the ultimate in opulence. The landmark is designed by Sean Keller, the renowned architect behind the Museum of the Future, while interiors by HBA. Every inch of living space is part of a journey into a realm of uncompromising refinement, quality, and style. Comprising ultra-luxury penthouses and sky villas, which relocate home to an altitude that transforms your perspective on life. Every unit boasts its own private pool, access to a dedicated Rolls-Royce chauffeur service, 24/7 concierge via a state-of-the-art mobile application, fully equipped meeting rooms, as well as an exclusive Osaka-style sushi bar that caters to a select 10 individuals at a time, complete with a world-class sushi chef flown in from Japan. This is One Canal.
Good evening, my name is Sean Keller from Keller Design, and we are responsible for the concept design of One Canal. If there is a perfect location for an executive residential address in Dubai, it would be in the heart of Dubai. A short walk or a cycle from Jumeirah Beach, Sheikh Zayed Road and downtown Dubai, and set between the water's edges of the canal and Safa Park. The position of One Canal is perfectly balanced for a discerning homeowner who enjoys the outdoor life as well as privacy and close to the business hub. The design is inspired by the waves of the canal and the green lung of Safa Park, where double volume curved balconies capture a true villa in the sky concept with private pools and built-in planters which can engulf you in greenery and plants, and you can enjoy the experience of an exclusive villa, however, in the heart of Dubai, with uninterrupted views of the skyline, the park and the Arabian Gulf.
At the beginning of the project, we looked around ourselves for inspiration, and on One Canal we were spoiled for choice. From the fluid and dynamic architecture of the building, we drew inspiration from the yachting world. The beautiful, endless and seamless forms and curves helped us influence the design of the interior. And how we did that is we began to look at objects, feature objects within the spaces. Initially, the spiral staircase, which took the same curves and diameters from the architectural floor print, and we applied that to the interior. To balance this, we used more monolithic forms like the kitchen island, which was one solid block of Verde Alfini, which can be varied depending on clientele. Alongside that was the beautiful location of the canal residence is blessed with. We have incredible vistas across the canal and also across to the rear, across the parkland. And that gives us beautiful front to back aspect. And thirdly, which is most importantly, we had a client that really understood the quality and the worth of materiality and detailing, really considered detailing. And with that, the effortless process began on the design of One Canal. And as we progressed through the project, we started to present to the client, AHS Properties, feature marbles. And as I mentioned before, we used Verde Alfini here for the main kitchen, which gives a really strong and natural grounding to the main design. We've used accents of onyx throughout the property as well to make sure that the quality never ends. Throughout the property is Calicato Oro. And why we use Calicato Oro is number one, the client loves it, which is a good starting point. That always makes the process easier. But number two, it is just one of the most naturally beautiful materials you can possibly purchase for a project. And with that, we had this ability to use it and respect it as much as we could. So what we decided to do was, using the yachting concept from the very beginning, is to take modules of something like the Calicata ARO and cut it into a bespoke pattern so that it can continue through the floors, from the front of the living spaces through to the master suites. And then when we go out to the decks, as I like to call them, the terraces, we wanted to continue those modules. So we changed the finish, but we keep the module size and dimension. And that creates a seamless transition between the interior and the exterior of the spaces. Continuing that lifestyle was really, really important to the overall design. So we intentionally positioned the dining experiences very, very close to the terrace areas so that you could have a continuous flow out to the teppanyaki area and just never realize when you're in between the areas, between exterior and interior. The reason mainly for that was because the square footage of the terraces is something very unique to this property and project. And we had to use that to its full advantage. So working in partnership with different consultants, we made sure that the seating areas had elements of interior design within them as well for the exterior spaces. Likewise, as I mentioned, the dining experiences in the teppanyaki bar. And further areas that we extended that with a master bathroom, particularly we have outdoor bathing experiences which really elevate the overall offering of One Canal.